How can the church provide a safe space for teens to openly talk about issues that affect their daily lives? Recently, Covenant United Church of Christ in South Holland, Illinois held a girls' town hall weekend to do just that. Let's welcome Reverend Rhoda Barnes, assistant to the pastor and director of pastoral services at Covenant, along with junior deacons DeAndrea Daniels and Paige Hampton. Reverend Barnes, can you explain a little bit about how the girls' town hall all came together?
Well, during the month of March, the women ministry usually will have a celebration, which they will have a retreat and then Women's Day and then Women's Week. But this year, they decided to do something a little different. They decided to acknowledge the young girls in the congregation. And so what would be the greatest thing for them to acknowledge is the fact that they need space. They need space to discuss those things that they have issues with. And so we came up with the girls' town hall meeting. And so the girls were selected from 3 groups, the Girl Scouts, the Girls Mentoring, and the Junior Deacons. The largest group came from the Junior Deacons because they are the leaders of the church. So I selected the girls, and the committee is here today, and these girls pulled the event together. It was their idea, and under the direction, they met, and then we asked a clinical psychologist to come and sit with them so that they could actually have some resolve to some of the issues that they had. But basically, the girls pulled it together on their own, and I was somewhere in the background trying to keep a little sensibility to the situation. But I think they did an excellent job. It was the first time. They're looking forward to accomplishing this again real soon.
So was any topic fair game, or was there a range of topics that they could choose from?
Well, I think they could best describe what was at hand. But I think the overarching theme was self-respect. And out of self-respect came all the underlying issues that girls are dealing with today.
Now, DeAndrea and Paige, you were both a part of the girls' town hall meeting. How did each of you get involved with that?
We're both junior deacons, so Reverend Rhoda asked us to be part of the planning committee. So we both gladly accepted it.
What did you think of the experience?
I thought overall the girls were very receptive of the girls' town hall meeting. I thought the girls were very open, and I thought we created a safe environment for the girls to talk about issues that were pertaining to them, and I think all the girls took away something positive from the event.
What were a few of the issues that came up during the meeting?
Well, like Reverend Rhoda said, one of our biggest themes was self-respect, and what prevents people from having self-respect, teenage girls in particular. And just some of the big issues we talked about were drugs, alcohol, sex, gangs, and just like the media, things in society that can influence us into doing things that we know aren't right, and perhaps changing our self-respect and how we feel about ourselves, and affecting our self-confidence. So those are just some of the types of things that we know go on with teenagers, and some of the things that go on with ourselves. So we knew that those were important issues to talk about with the girls.
Why do you feel it's so important for young women to have a safe space and to be able to talk about what's going on in their lives?
I think sometimes we kind of feel like no one else is understanding what we're going through, or we might be embarrassed, or sometimes our parents might judge, or not necessarily know how to talk to us, and our friends don't always know what's right and the good advice and the wisdom that adults know. So it's good to be able to talk to people and really get the right information, and that's really what we need, because some of the media, like I said, and just our friends aren't good enough information. We need a safe place where we can open up and feel comfortable to talk about the issues that are affecting us.
Do either of you have any advice for adults that may be watching that want to communicate better with their teenagers?
I would say that when kids come to talk to them, don't be judgmental. Try to understand where children are coming from and make the children feel comfortable to talk to you about these issues. Make sure that the children know that whatever the mistakes they have made, that they will be there for them, they will love them, they will support them, they will care for them, and they will work with them through no matter what. And I think then kids will be more responsive to adults and they'll be more open to talk to them about issues that they're facing.
Well, Reverend Barnes, DeAndrea, Paige, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm Leanne Noland for Different Drummers. Keep the faith.